Hello dear students, how are you? I hope you are doing well. So welcome back to science class once again. In this session we will start 4 chapters of science. Before this we had done 3 chapters. I'm sure all the notes and revision work is done very nicely by you. So let us start 4th chapter, that is metal and non-metal. In this chapter we will discuss about the physical properties of metal and non-metal, chemical properties of metal and non-metal, and the uses of metal and non-metal in detail. Before starting the detailed discussion of the chapter, let us recall few things which you have learned in your previous class. Dear students, you have learned about matter. There are 3 kinds of matter: solid, liquid and gas. And all the material object that we see around us, solid, liquid or gas, they fall in the category of matter. Now these material objects, if you observe carefully, will be found to be broadly divided into 2 main classes. They are made of element or compound. Very common example, you might have seen gold jewelry. Gold is an element. You also heard about water. It is H2O. You have learned in your previous classes. H2O is a compound. It is made of 2 elements, hydrogen and oxygen. So all the matters you see around you are either made of element or compound. Till now more than 100 elements are known to exist. These elements are again subdivided into major classes, that are metal and non-metal, on the basis of their properties.
So let us discuss the properties in detail. All the material objects that we see around us, whether animate or inanimate, a solid, a liquid or a gas, fall into the category of matter. Now these material objects, if observed carefully, will be found to be broadly divided into 2 main classes: element and compound. Till now, more than 100 elements are known to exist. These elements are again subdivided into major classes. Out of the 92 naturally occurring elements, 70 are metal and about 22 are non-metal. Some elements show property of both metal and non-metal. They are called metalloid. Only some metals like gold, silver, platinum are found in free state. Most metals are found in combined state as oxide, sulfide, carbonate, silicates, etc. Some non-metals are found in the free state like helium, neon, argon, etc. And some are found in free and combined state like sulfur, phosphorus, etc. Here are some important terms related to metal and non-metal. Metallurgy. Metallurgy is a science of extraction of metal from their ore and their purification. Extraction means to separate. Minerals. Minerals are naturally occurring substance containing one or more element or their compound. Ore is a mineral from which one or more metals can be extracted or separated profitably. Metallurgical processes consist of 3 main steps. They are concentration of the ore, reduction and refining. Concentration of the ore is the removal of impurities from the ore. Reduction, the process of obtaining the metal from its compound. Refining is the process of purification of the impure metal to obtain the pure metal. As we know, metals and non-metals are differentiated on the basis of some properties. Let us discuss that properties. First, we will discuss physical properties of metal and non-metal. Before discussing the difference between metal and non-metal on the basis of their physical property, let us discuss the properties in detail. Metals exhibit entirely different properties from non-metals. In that, first is physical state of metal and non-metal. Physical state means whether they occur in solid, liquid or gaseous state. Metals at room temperature are solid except mercury, which is liquid. Non-metals may be solid, liquid, or gas. Only one non-metal, bromine, is a liquid. Carbon, sulfur, and iodine are solid. Nitrogen, oxygen, hydrogen are gases at room temperature. Next property is hardness. Hardness is the ability to withstand friction or rubbing force. Metals are generally hard. Sodium and potassium are soft. They can be cut with the help of knife. Non-metals are generally soft. But there are some exceptional cases like diamond. Diamonds are among the hardest substances known to man. It is difficult to scratch a diamond. Metals have a certain sheen that sets them apart from colors, and that is called luster. It defines the appearance of various metals such as silver, gold, tin, etc. On the basis of this property, metals are mostly used for making jewelries. Another property is density. Metals have high density, whereas the density of non-metal is low when compared with metal, as metals are solid and non-metals are liquid and gases. Generally, solids are more denser than liquid and gases. Malleability. All the metals can be beaten into thin sheets with a hammer. This ability of metal to be beaten into sheet by hammering is called malleability. As non-metals are brittle, when they are hammered, they do not convert into sheet, rather they break into pieces. Ductility. The ability of a material to be drawn into wire is called ductility. Sonority. It is the ability to produce a sound when stuck. Metals are sonorous. They produce a specific sound when stuck with a hard object, whereas non-metals are non-sonorous. Electrical conductivity. As metals have free electron in their valence shell, which makes them good conductor of electricity. Non-metals generally do not conduct electricity, but there is one exceptional case, graphite, which is good conductor of electricity. You might have seen the cooking utensil at your home. They are made of metal. They can easily conduct the heat from the flame to cook the food. What is that property? That property is known as thermal conductivity. Whereas non-metals do not possess this property. After discussing each property separately, now let us see the difference between metal and non-metal. Metal are mostly solid except mercury. Non-metals may be solid, liquid, and or gases. Metals are hard except sodium and potassium, whereas non-metals, which are solid, are brittle, like diamond is the hardest substance on the earth. Metals have metallic luster. Non-metals do not have luster. Some have a dull luster. Metals have high melting point and boiling point, whereas non-metals have low melting point. Metals are malleable, can be made into thin sheets by hammering. Non-metals are non-malleable. Metals are ductile, whereas non-metals are non-ductile. Metals are good conductor of heat and electricity. Non-metals are bad conductor of heat and electricity, whereas graphite is a good conductor of electricity. Metals are sonorous, produce ringing sound, whereas non-metals are non-sonorous. Here is another topic, that is metalloid. A metalloid is a type of chemical element which has property in between or that are a mixture of those of metal and non-metal. Some example of metalloid are boron, silicon, germanium, arsenic, antimony, etc. Here we are going to end our today's session. Next part of the chapter will be shared soon. Till then, take care. Have a nice day ahead.